Hey fam! I'm so sorry I'm late. I was having technical difficulties. My ring light decided to... The front popped off of it and it was just chaos. Utter chaos. But we are here. And I feel like I'm echoing in my ear. But, listen. This is gonna be like a little shorty stream. And I know the majority of my community members are probably like, we're not into NFTs. In fact, when I talk about POAPs, they're just like, huh? But that's okay, because we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. So, it's probably weird seeing the S word come across the title of my stream. I totally get why. It's because, you know, I'm a Duncan girl. And I know we also haven't heard about Duncan doing anything crazy, like releasing NFTs or anything like that. So it's kind of like weird. Now, I want to preface this by saying, like, I heard anecdotally that Starbucks was going to release an NFT, and I was like, oh, cool. Like, that's cool. Like, I wasn't like kind of caring all that much because I was like, well, I don't care. I just go there every once in a while because my daughter likes to go there, get a dragon drink and get a brownie, and life is good. Dunkin' forever. I bleed orange and pink. You know what I'm saying? But I keep hearing like am I hearing heavy breathing? Is it my dog? So weird. Anyway, maybe the ghost is here. But yeah, so I just kind of wanted to, like, I don't know, this morning actually it started last night and I just want to show you guys real quick. Okay, so let's just go for it. I'm gonna turn down the music a little bit. I don't even know if you can actually hear it as much as I can in my headphones. So let me just switch over. Okay, so yesterday it started off with a Twitter. Let me see if I can actually find the Twitter. Okay. So yesterday, Winks had actually posted, why are we mad that Starbucks is on Polygon? And honestly, like, I didn't even know. I didn't even know they were on Polygon. I didn't even know there was an announcement. I didn't hear anything. And I don't have my ear to the ground in the NFT world as much anymore because it's just not, it doesn't have the same vibe as it did a year ago. And, you know, I realized about like 8 months in, probably even before that, it just wasn't like a healthy atmosphere. You know, it was very much, it started to really drive silos in between people or drive wedges in between people, and not from a personality perspective, but you could really see like, the people who had big money was very different from the people who didn't have big money. And, you know, people always come for me when I say stuff like that, because I'm told all the time, there's abundance, there's enough for everybody. And I agree with that. But for a space, and I know we use that word gratuitously, but it is what it is, for a space that, you know, prides itself in being super inclusive, it's just not. It's not. And I know that there's creators, I know there's projects out there that are doing their thing, that are doing their best to make sure everybody, there's always going to be that, you know, the people who are trying to pave the way, and then the other people that are just like, I don't give a fuck. I got my money. I'm doing my thing. I'm going to, like, it's what people know. So when we talk decentralization and we talk about breaking the wheel of how society uses money and how we think about things, like, we can talk that shit all day, but I can tell you it's not happening. It's not happening. So Web3, this Web3 that's actually out there, there's the technology that exists, but then there's how people are utilizing it, which is, they're not using it in the way that we talk about it so gratuitously. My favorite, that's my word of the day, everybody. Ding! I wish I had a sound effect. Gratuitously. It's just not happening. We still have such accessibility problems. There's still people that don't even have fucking phones. So how are we going to make NFTs a thing for people if not even everybody has access? So until everybody has access to all the same shit, It's not a thing. It's not a thing. And I'm just letting you know that. And I'm going to probably, you know, people are going to come for me. I don't care because it's how I feel. It's everywhere. So let's, and honestly, like, do you see how, like, that triggered me? And it wasn't even really about Starbucks, but there's a theme behind this too. And, I was hemming and hawing over it because I was kind of like, all right, like, I think it's cool that they're doing it. I think it's awesome. I love how, okay, let's just back up, Sarah Jones. Okay, so let's concentrate on this. Okay, so here's the tweet. Why are we mad that Starbucks is on Polygon? Now, me going, I don't really know much about it. I didn't really read too much about it. But as I read that, I was like, are people really mad that they're on Polygon instead of like, you know, OpenSea or on an Ethereum-based platform? I was like, okay. So I started reading about it. And the more I read, I was like, oh. And then the girl in the verse who puts out like, if you're into crypto and NFT content, she does the best breakdowns, the daily breakdowns, weekly breakdowns. You can go follow her all over socials. And there's another, I have a post on, I retweeted her on Twitter, but I also was listening to what she had said too. And I was like, oh, she actually provided the link and the information. So I was actually able to go research using the same information that other people were using to go off of. So after doing all of that, you know, just doing a little quick whatever, I said, my only gripe is that they employed a wait list instead of rolling it out to their current loyalty members. Brands need to ignore the startup NFT bullshit and lead into their existing consumer base. The data is there if they use it right. Okay. So for anybody that doesn't know, I have spent 23 years in, I wanted to say data management, but it's a data company, who's just recently started migrating after we were purchased by another company, by a firm actually. Now we're like data and identity resolution. But I spent 23 years watching, as you know, people talked about trying to evolve and get rid of direct mail. And by the way, direct mail is still a fucking thing after 23 years of people talking about the internet is where it's at and all this stuff. And like, I think that to a point, I would never, I'm always the kind of person that's like 12 steps ahead in ideas. So I would never shit on anybody's idea to try to like be innovative at all. But we can't shit on the old stuff. Like without the old stuff there, new stuff couldn't even exist. It's very easy to sit back. Okay. And it's like watching somebody create something and sitting back and just criticizing the fuck out of them. And it's like, you know what? We weren't the people that initiated that. So it's very easy as somebody who didn't actually create the process to sit back and break it apart. So it takes a lot of balls. It takes a lot of balls and non-balls. It takes a lot of, it takes a lot of guts. It takes a lot of guts to try to pave a way for somebody, especially when you know you're going to be met with criticism, because there's always somebody that's going to want to shit on the things that you're doing. Anyways, I digress, as always, because that's what I'm good for. I wanted to have tea with me while we did this. I had tea earlier while I was typing out everything because I was like, I had to like get it all out on paper. So here's my leftover tea. So I'll just like hold it maybe while we're having the conversation. So this is the tweet that started, and this is really how I feel. So when we talk the NFT space, there's a lot of huge brands that saw what was happening with these like no-name people and creators. And I say no name, and I mean it with no disrespect, but they aren't Adidas and they're not Gucci and they're not fucking, you know, Kenmore I don't know why Kenmore Appliances popped into my head, but it did. But it's not a household brand name. They're just people creating, and that's good. That's what we wanted. But because it got so hyped so quickly, big money was to be had. And so you got these people who came in called whales who have shit tons of money. They're buying up everything left and right because you know how it is. They want to buy it all because this is how it's like stock trading. It's like investing. It's truly investing. And people, I'm like, I don't have the investment brain. I'm the spendy brain. I'm the fucking, I never have enough to fucking buy my Dunkin' brain. But the people that have the money control and monopolize shit, okay? they also have the ability to shape narratives. And here's the thing, when people put lots and lots of money into shit, they feel like they have say. They feel very entitled to their opinions of what somebody's doing. So going back to that critical, you know, it's easy to sit back and criticize. Yeah. Just because you put money into it doesn't mean like you actually, you don't own it. You don't own what the person's doing. Like you can own the properties, you can own the little NFTs. Again, here I go digressing because I'm just like word vomit. But my point is, like, there's big brands, and I've said this a lot, like, I'm going to use Pepsi as an example, and I've used them as an example before, because I just laugh at what they launched. They dropped they did a drop the mic NFT project, okay? And it was literally all these fucking bedazzled ass little microphone JPEGs that people couldn't wait to sign up for, and it was kind of like a fail trying to get onto that wait list, because for some reason, in this NFT space, we have to gatekeep shit, okay? So when we talk abundance, there's not abundance. There's not abundance because people are putting out limited quantities of shit because they want people to want that stuff. They want people to be like the only ones. They want them to feel like they're the only ones that own that shit. And then they gatekeep it. Then there's only like a limited amount of pieces. So right fucking there, when you're a giant ass brand, especially like a Pepsi, that has a huge consumer base of people who are already buying your products. They already love you. They're already into you. But now you're like, you're catering to this, you know, hype train of a fucking space. It's still not Web3. I'm not convinced of it. And it just takes on this whole crazy thing. Like, imagine you're like a huge Pepsi drinker, which I used to be, like growing up, like in my parents' house, we always had Pepsi. And I think this is what Starbucks is going with. When you have a brand that has a loyalty program, that's exactly why. That's what it is. You're loyal. You're a loyal customer. You love their brand. You already are into it. As somebody like me, who's very much into Dunkin' Donuts, when they drop a fucking merch item, I can't wait to buy it. I can't wait to get my hoodie, and I can't wait to get on Instagram and like tell stories about it. Like, I love that shit. I love that shit. Also, I love that my neighbor has a motorcycle and has to run it 99 hours a day. Every single house around me has a motorcycle, and they love to just... But anyway, I apologize that you have to hear that. We'll just, you know, ASMR that shit. But, like, when you're loyal to a brand, you love them. You can't wait to, like, get something that they launch, okay? So this is another reason why I'm very, like, disappointed in Starbucks. Now... the Starbucks NFT program is not going to launch until, you know, towards the end of the year, but I'm already kind of pissed off about it. Okay, so here's what I want you to know. I'm going to pull up an article. Okay, this is the article that my girl in the verse had referenced in her post. I think this is what a lot of people actually read about. And this is from their community blog, Polygon's community blog. They are the platform that's going to be housing the Starbucks NFT. And I'm going to read you what they're doing. Okay. Yay, Starbucks Polygon. Which Polygon, you know. So today we're thrilled to announce that Starbucks Coffee Company is working with Polygon to provide the blockchain technology to build its recently announced Web3 experience, Starbucks Odyssey. I'm sorry. Odyssey. You have a fucking mermaid as a logo, and we're talking a fucking Odyssey. Well, maybe, you know what? Okay, maybe I need to back my shit up right there, because when I think of an Odyssey, I think of like a starship, okay? And I know that they use stars, you collect stars and you get your loyalty points, but also, couldn't an Odyssey be underwater? And maybe it does make sense. Okay, so maybe I need to shut the fuck up. What up? What up, peekaboo? Tell Blev I said hi. This is a little bit like short form content for me tonight, which is like, whatever. I go in wanting to make short form content, but then I go downhill. But anyways, so, all right. So as a result of the partnership, this new Web3 powered experience will allow Starbucks Rewards loyalty program members, which we love, and Starbucks partners, employees. So they refer to their employees as partners, which I love. I fucking love that. In the United States. So they're probably going to roll it out in the US to earn first, and I'm sure they'll roll it out later on, to earn and purchase digital collectible stamps because stamps is a more palatable term than an NFT, collectible stamps in the form of non-fungible tokens. This one-of-a-kind loyalty program experience is powered by the low fees and high transaction speeds on the Polygon POS, which I just want to say piece of shit and I can't even help myself, network. Okay. Web3 experience with a cause. Now, I am here for a cause. I know, and I'll talk a little bit about Starbucks' background too, but they care very much about their partners. They care very much about them. They help fund education. They give grants. They do so much. They do a lot. As a matter of fact, I'll just read it off super quick. Sorry, I still have a really bad cough. So, Starbucks stands for inclusion and diversity. This is right from their website. Their commitment to equal opportunity means cultivating an environment where differences are embraced and building a culture that fosters a sense of belonging. Who doesn't love that? Who doesn't love that? I think it's beautiful. Also, they stand for opportunity. This thing keeps, I don't know why there's a lot of, anyway. Opportunity. We put our partners first, empowering them by providing meaningful opportunities to pursue their aspirations. I don't know why I'm spitting all over myself today, but I got a problem. But they do. They support their partners. They help put kids through college. I mean, I know of like a barista that a barista that I used to see all the time, and his name was Tyler, and he was like my BFF. It was right before the pandemic, and it was like during the holiday season, and he and I bonded over the chestnut praline latte. And we would always talk about all different ways to, like, you know, spice it up and stuff. Like, he was so nice, but then you know what? Like, he went and he left and he got a job at a bank. And you know who helped him get there? Starbucks helped him. So there may be like high turnover-ish a little bit, but they take care of people there. Now, I would actually love to talk to people who work at Starbucks to find out reality. I'm like, I think I need to dig deeper into this. And I'm not looking to take them down. I really do. I like Starbucks. I really do. And I really appreciate the things that they do for their communities too. Every time I go into the local Starbucks by me, they're always doing some kind of food bank or something. They're doing some charitable something. And they are right across from a community college. So there's a lot of there's a lot of professors and also students that go in and out of there. I mean, it's just high traffic, and I just love what they do. Community. Speaking of community, across the globe, we serve to strengthen each community we are part of by being the neighbor every neighborhood wants. See how. And then they have a link for careers and working at Starbucks and education. Your friend, oh, you think your friends, yeah, see if you can find out some dirt for me. Because I think that would be really interesting. And again, I'm not looking to take them down or anything, but I just want to know, like, is this the facts? Like, these companies, you know how companies are, they can spin stuff. I mean, they take, like, you know, 1 or 2 good employees, but then the rest of them are, like, angry, but they go with the 2 that love their job. But I really don't think that's the case at Starbucks. I really think that they're very wholesome. And then I started reading about the NFT project. Okay, so implementing Web3 technology will pave the way for Starbucks to engage with its Starbucks. I already read that. Starting today, September 12th, which was yesterday, this is when I came out, customers and partners can join the wait list for a chance to be the first to receive access to the Starbucks Odyssey experience, which will launch later this year. Okay. I gotta tell you, that pissed me off, and that is actually what I tweeted about, because why are you gonna fucking put a wait list together? If the grand scheme of things is to be able to launch this product as part of your existing application, which obviously there's going to need to be stuff done on the background, and they're probably going to have to, you know, we're have to re-download our apps, and that's cool. That's fine. That's how you evolve, right? Why the fuck are you going to do a goddamn wait list? Why are you going to do a wait list? Okay? Right there, you're already only thinking of a few fucking people. Don't do a wait list. If you're going to do it and you're going to launch this as part of a bigger deal, and maybe they need some fucking guinea pigs, I'm hoping that they're doing some testing and whatnot for us, but why are you going to do that? Make it accessible for every damn loyalty member. Do they only have limited spots? I'm curious to know. But here's why the wait list pisses me off. More often than not with a new program, it does not work. It does not work. Shit gets fucked up. People count the wrong numbers. Shit gets lost. Like, having a wait list is like, I'm not a fan of it. God, my daughter's door is really loud. So that pissed me off, and I hope that I get proved wrong on that front. I really do. But here's the thing. I went on their website because I was like, oh, let me go check out what this wait list looks like. Let me show you. I went on their website. Huh. Look at this. Okay, there's ad fault, your fingertips, yada yada. We all love a fucking, PSL. Let's not lie to ourselves here. We all love a pumpkin spice, okay? Spice it up, baby. Welcome home, pumpkin. Yabba dee doo. We're moving on. I love this. I love this apple macchiato, by the way. It's so fucking delicious. I love it. Woo! So good. Don't sleep on it. Falling for chai. Okay, great. So we're going through the menu of drinks and the nice, seasonal food items, which pumpkin bread will never go out of style. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. Okay? He's been had his account for like 10... Wait. He's been had his account for like 10... Oh, he's on his phone app. Okay. Okay. So, let me know. Ask Blev if there's anything on the app referencing Odyssey. And also ask him if there's anything at all. Like, go through all the items on there. Okay? I already know the answer because I already went through my app. So, I'm just going to continue to okay, but look here, guys. There was nothing here that said, hey, get ready for this really great stuff. Maybe it's under rewards. Okay, I'm going to click rewards. Free coffee is a tap away. Yeah, bam, it is. Join. Now, I didn't sign in here. Maybe it's different if I sign in. I don't know. Join the app for the best experience. True story. Getting started is easy. Here you go. Here's how you fucking collect your stars and customize your drink and endless extras. Fun freebies, order and pay ahead, get to free faster. That's true. I actually just cashed in 50 stars for a free brownie yesterday. So it was quite delicious. Okay, cash your card, you earn stars. Scan and pay, blah, blah. So it goes through all this shit. I love their app, and I love how they put it. They're very thoughtful in how they put everything together. Okay, I've been very impressed with Starbucks since day one, but I prefer Dunkin'. Also, it's cheaper. But anyway, fun freebies, order and pay ahead. So here's something that you should know about this NFT project. Sorry. The journey stamps. You're going to be able to collect the same way. You do not have to connect a crypto wallet. You do not have to have a crypto wallet. You're going to be able to buy and collect using a credit card, which is great. Pretty cool. Okay? I thought that was pretty awesome. But by the way, there's nothing on their website, so that's really weird. If I'm a Starbucks fan and I go here and there's literally nothing, and no, I don't want you to know my location, bitch. But honestly, there's nothing here that references this Odyssey, okay? All right, no big deal. No big deal, but maybe our app will tell us something. And can I tell you, I couldn't wait to go on my app. I was like, this is so cool because everything happens on a phone app. Everything happens on a phone app, okay? So I look. There's nothing at all. It's the same stuff that's on their homepage. Uber Eats. Oh, bring your stars to Target. Okay, you can get some stuff. Some tumblers. Buy some coffee. And here's one thing, if you've been to a Starbucks, you go in there and you listen there. Usually they have some coffee house music, and they're usually featuring a new artist. Yeah. I didn't see, there's nothing on their website. I didn't see anything on their website, unless if you log into their website, maybe it redirects you. Is that the case? Hold on. Let me see. I don't even think I know my login, honestly. Shit on a stick. I don't know my... Okay, so a login unsuccessful. So I don't even remember my shit. So I suck at life right now. So check your app and you didn't see anything. Let me just look up something really quickly. And while we're here, we'll continue on with this. I just have to look something up really quick. But yeah, like, so I was looking on the website. I didn't see anything. And I was like, okay. Oh, I had the wrong fucking... Okay. I'm so stupid. You know what? You ever have so many fucking emails and you just don't even fucking know what you have? That's my problem. I've got a plethora of bullshit I don't know. Okay. Verification code. Here we fucking go. Okay. Da, 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 da. So let's see if... Okay. So here we are. All right. So I just signed in. So it should show that I'm an existing loyalty member. Okay. Rewards. Maybe something's under rewards. You're on camera.
I know.
Oh, so this is Dean, everybody. Dean, you're gonna be famous again, buddy. This is Deanie. Dean is awake. Oh. And he's got a hair on him. Dean would like to talk about Starbucks because he's a very, he loves Starbies. Okay, he likes to collect his stars and he likes to have some ferret juice. Okay, here you go. Take this, big boy. All right, so yeah, so there's nothing on either thing, right? Here's the other thing. I'm like, all right, okay. Clearly, like, maybe they sent an email. Maybe they sent an email to their existing loyalty rewards members, letting them know to be on the lookout for this wait list and that they should immediately sign up because this is for the loyalty rewards members. They want them and their partners to be the first to sign up for this project. Okay? You know what? I didn't see an email. I checked spam. I checked fucking junk. I checked deleted because sometimes I go through and delete a bunch of shit. There was nothing in my email. So please let me know, anyone out there, if you got an email announcing this launch, let me know. I'm very curious about it. Nothing there. Okay? So I'm like, okay, I'm going to let all of this go. Okay, so let's continue to read this. Polygon has committed to become... wait a minute, Sarah forgot something. Okay, building Starbucks Odyssey using technology that aligns with our sustainability aspirations and commitments is a top priority. We took a very thoughtful and thorough approach when evaluating which blockchain to utilize, and Polygon's fast, low-cost, and carbon-neutral network is the perfect foundation for our first digital community. Okay, I'm triggered. I'm triggered and I want to tell you why I'm triggered. Why are you building the perfect foundation for your first digital community? Don't you fucking know that you're royal? These people that have a phone, they're already ready for digital, motherfuckers. We're ready here. We're ready. You don't have to go out and build a new digital community. And it's not your first digital community. Just because it's on a blockchain, it's not your first. And granted, I guess this is all web stuff, right? This is like web 2 shit. No, like everybody's still doing stuff via email and website. Okay? It's their first blockchain, I get it. But like, I guess they're I know like, it's annoying to me. So Blev said there isn't anything, and he also checked email. Yeah, like there's nothing. So already I'm like, okay, I see what's happening here. I see what's happening here. Okay. I'm so like, my phone likes it. It's also wet now. Not sounds so bad. But like, that's annoying to me. Stop trying to build a separate community from your existing community. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Okay, that's exactly what is wrong with this whole space. I'm so tilted about it. Build with long-term sustainability in mind. Polygon has committed, okay, we don't care about this stuff, blah, blah, blah. Okay, this is just like... Okay, actually what I will say is Polygon is a natural choice for Starbucks as both companies place tremendous importance, excuse me, on diversity, accessibility, and sustainability. They say all the right things, and I believe this. As a leading infrastructure provider, enabling people and technology to collaborate and exchange value globally and freely, Polygon provides an ideal launchpad for Starbucks' entry into Web3. Which, okay, like, I'm not mad at this. I'm not mad at this because it's like so much less of an ass pain monetarily than it is on an Ethereum blockchain, but whatever. I'm not mad at that. I think they were thoughtful in doing this. I really do. I like that they like went out there and were like, all right, let's do this. Okay. Okay. But I did a little Googling. Okay. Okay. I did. And this cracked me up. So first, let me see. Was it this one? Okay, so here's their Starbucks stories and news. Starbucks stories and news. Starbucks brewing revolutionary Web3 experience for its Starbucks Rewards members. Okay. So I'm assuming this was in its stories tab. As a matter of fact, let me prove myself wrong again. Okay. Starbucks. Let's just go to Starbucks. So that was on their website. And I'm a dick. I'm not really a dick. I'll tell you why I'm not. So hold on a minute. Starbucks.com. Here we go. Aw, thanks. Thanks, schmoops. All right, so we're going to go back to their website. Nothing on the landing page, which you think is a big deal. Okay, so it's like, is it the dark, scary secret in the hole? Stories and news. So we'll go to the About Us section because it's so obvious that we would go there. Starbucks announces student loan management. I dig that. Starbucks brewing revolutionary Web3 experience. Okay. So apparently, if you're like really into Starbucks, you do want to read about their stories and news by going to their website, because clearly something so revolutionary is not, it's not worth putting on their front page or saying, hey, sign up here. So it makes you dig for the information, which I think is fucked also, especially to the loyalty reward members. At least if you're a reward member, at least when you sign in, have a little pop-up that jumps up and says, hey, sign up for the wait list. We can't wait to like share this really great experience that we're about to create for you. Okay? That's one thing that they could have done to do better. So let's click on this because that's what I had before. So they're brewing their revolutionary experience, okay? I actually didn't read this one, so we'll look at this together. So new Starbucks Odyssey experience will offer members the ability to earn and buy digital collectible stamps that will unlock access to new immersive coffee experiences, which if you're like really big into coffee, I think that's pretty fucking cool. Like, I would love that if my coffee drinking habit earned me enough points to go and visit their Costa Rica, whatever, and like watch brewing happen in real time and watch them collect beans and all that shit. I think that would be so fucking cool. Okay. As one of the first companies to integrate NFTs with an industry-leading loyalty program at scale, Starbucks will create an accessible Web3 community that will enable new ways to engage with members and partners, employees. Okay. I mean, here's the thing that this is like a personal issue for me. How we just talk about Web3 like it's something that exists in like the fucking outer space somewhere. Like we treat it as it's so different from every fucking thing else that we're living in real time. And I can't take that. It's so like enough already. Like We're living in real life. Why do we have to like give it this accessible Web3 community? Stop. You're just all you're doing, you're evolving your own fucking brand to go with the times. You don't have to like create this community. Like, enough with the Web3 fucking, I'm tired of that word. I'm tired of it. It's not a thing. It's not a thing yet. I don't give a shit. And like, stop throwing the word community around. Like, stop. That's so fucking NFT. That's so NFT. And like, if we drop that kind of shit, you know how much more palatable it will be for regular people like you and I that are getting our coffee? Like, I don't think people give a fuck. They're going to see Web3 community and be like, oh my God, like, that's so weird. Like, can we just say that we're creating like a new program that's going to give you better experiences, and here's how it's going to work. And that's how you like thoughtfully onboard people and like teach them, hey, this is like a new technology and here's how we're going to use it. Like, I hate, it's like they're just going to the people who already know about Web3 and community and everything like that. Like, you're not talking to your existing client base. Stop that. Okay? Like, I wanted this to be a short stream, but like, I can't help it because all of the reasons why this NFT like space bullshit, like why it makes me so triggered, is like all coming out right now. Because I'm looking at a brand that I interact with all the time, using real dollars that aren't hundreds and hundreds of dollars. It's like $5 and $6 and $7, right? Here and there. And it's like real. It's like how I like get up and start my day. It's shit I talk about all the time. It's like a real life, everyday thing that everybody in this fucking United States does. Okay? Like, some form of this. We get up and we have our routine, and some of us, our routine is coffee, and this is a big fucking deal. This is gonna like onboard a lot of fucking people. And I use the term onboard. I know you're probably sick of hearing that too, but it's the word. This is how we kind of slowly get people comfortable with the fact that technology is evolving. Starbucks is pretty innovative. I think it's going to be easy for them to get their existing consumer base to try this. Very easy. You don't have to fucking sling terms like Web3 and fucking community and digital assets and NFT. You don't have to do that. They thought about calling it a journey stamp, and I like that. They didn't have to throw NFT out there. But I guess it is what it is, right? That is like mind trickery for people. I don't like that. All right. So anyway, Starbucks today unveiled Starbucks Odyssey, a new experience powered by Web3 technology that will offer Starbucks rewards. You know, sometimes I say the words, most times I say the words Web3 technology, and I don't even under fucking stand it a lot. I'll be honest. It's one of those things, like, I'm not ready to get there yet. I'm not ready for it because it's not an everyday thing for me. Like, Web3, blockchain doesn't speak to me in real everyday terms yet. It's still, for me, it's still the people that want to buy PFPs like Bored Ape Yacht Club, and they want to go fucking wiling out to a fucking ridiculous Eminem concert and think that there's some shit. I don't know. I hope this might be like this might be the first baby step into making something fucking real everyday occurrence for people make sense. But we gotta stop treating it like shit. Stop treating it like a fucking newly launched NFT project. I don't like it. Okay. I have really great talking points, but I can't help it. They're just like coming out as like my emotions come out with this. Okay, I'm not whatever. Okay. They're the first company in the United States giving people, their members and employees, an opportunity to earn and purchase digital collectible assets that will unlock access to new benefits and immersive coffee experiences. Starbucks was one of the first companies to integrate non-fungible tokens with an industry-leading loyalty program at scale. Okay, whatever. It will enable new ways for Starbucks. It'll enable new ways for Starbucks to engage with its members and its partners. I'm here for it. You're speaking the language. But it's still a small language. A small audience. Small audience that you're speaking the language to. Know your audience. Know your audience. Starting September 12th, customers and partners can join the wait list. Here's the little link for the wait list for a chance to be among the first to receive access. I don't like that. I already talked about it. I don't like it. You're already gatekeeping it. You're already gatekeeping it. And I feel like they did this because they are not confident. I feel like they did this because they know that there might be like a few people who are kind of like up in the NFT times that are going to be like, oh, this is kind of cool. I'm going to like join the wait list and like I'll get first access to like do this, whatever it is. Okay. I'm not saying it's, you know, I can appreciate that. But if you're launching this shit to your entire fucking rewards member base, just fucking give it to everybody. Just give everybody access. Why are you making them sign up for a fucking wait list? And by the way, I went to the wait list. They have you sign up they have you sign up with your email address that's attached to your rewards. Just, you know what? You already have my information, fuckers. You already know my demographics. You already know what money I spend. You already have my card associated with your account. You already know so fucking much about me. You don't need me to like click on this fucking wait list so I can like wait for this carrot dangling into my face to like learn what you guys are doing. Like that's a fail. That's a fail. It's a fucking fail. They're working on it and they'll do something in the app. What day? What is the date of this document? Yesterday. It's the 12th. Sorry, I'm getting messages, but yeah, so this just posted yesterday. Okay. So yeah, I'm ranty about this. I'm like, you know, I went through the gamut of emotions. I thought it was really cool. And then I was like, let me just read about this. And I'm like, oh, why are they doing some of these things that piss me off? And then I'm like, oh, but I don't want to be mad at them. And I don't. But I feel like they're pandering to an already existing base of people who are very kind of dabbling in the NFT world. And it's going to be easier to get them onboarded and get them to be like the core, you know, guinea pig users, and then talk it up for people or shit on it, or they'll fucking completely shit on it, which I think it's quite ballsy for them to be offering this up to people who already have experience in the space, because I'll tell you what, people don't give a fuck. They will rip your ass apart. So I think it's very daring that they're doing this. Starbucks has always served as the third place, a place between home and work, where you feel the warmth and connection over coffee, community, and belonging. The Starbucks Odyssey experience will extend the third place connection to the digital world. Starbucks, blah, blah, blah. For the first time, we are connecting our Starbucks Rewards loyalty program members not just to Starbucks, but to each other. No. Wrong. Sure, you're going to connect them. What are you going to fucking give them Starbucks metaverse? How are you connecting them to each other? Are you going to I hope to God that these guys do not put a Discord together. Please don't put your loyalty reward members and your employees in a Discord. Please don't do it. Starbucks, please don't do it. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. It's so susceptible to scams and bots and I'm look, I've met some of the nicest people ever. I gotta get like in my face. I gotta get in my face for this one. Okay. I've met some of the nicest people ever in a virtual environment. I've met some very amazing people. Schmooper Girl, I don't know if she's still here, but she's one of the people that I met in the VFriends NFT space. When I got into that community, it was very, my gamers will get this, it was very similar to, you know, joining a guild in World of Warcraft, where you found people who you had something in common with, and then you experienced all these new things together, and it was super cool. Like, it was a bonding moment, right? I'm actually curious how Starbucks is gonna go about doing this, and why is it important? Like, why is building a digital community that important? You already have a consumer base, okay? People that love Starbucks know people that love Starbucks. Okay, they're friends and fam. Like, I think that they're really trying to like gear this to like the younger crowd, which there's nothing wrong with that. But the younger crowd doesn't want to dick around in a Discord. Okay, they want to sit and they want to have coffee together. So I'm really curious how this digital experience is going to bring their community closer. Don't do Discord, please, for the love of God. Don't do Discord. Okay? These guys, I really hope they do not fall into the trap that every brand new NFT project falls into, okay? Because for some reason in the NFT community, it became standard to have a Discord. You have to have, a certain number of channels. You have to have a shill channel, which is like the most garbage piece of shit you could ever have in your Discord. They left it open to everybody under the sun. Okay, because they wanted more exposure. They wanted more people in there because numbers. It was a huge fucking numbers game. And here's what's happening now. People are like, ugh, Discord fatigue is a real thing. Like, maybe we don't need all those 150 channels. And I'm telling you, there's Discords out there with that many channels. It's fucking scary. It's a hot ass disaster mess. That's exactly what it is. And I talked about it's earlier to sit back and critique. Okay, like I have built out Discords. Like I know, like I'm very familiar with building communities, especially when it comes to like a gaming environment, which is very, very similar to the NFT environment. I'm not saying I know everything because I definitely don't. I'm not in it with NFTs on purpose. And also because I'm poor. But I'm not like I'm not like in it. But like Discord is just a shit show. And the best thing that people could have done is when you launch a project, launch it like everybody in the fucking world wants it. Make a piece available for every single person in the world. And I know that sounds like fucking wild and crazy, right? But we're talking Web3. We're talking maybe metaverse. We're talking like, we're changing the fucking way people are thinking about shit, but we still think in silos. We're still gatekeeping things. We're still thinking that if we only release enough for like one or two people, oh, that's going to give us notoriety. No, you're not. When you don't make enough for people feel left out. That's not what builds a community. People feeling left out because they don't have money to participate in something is not how you build a community. It's how you fucking lose people. Okay? That is how it happens. And it pisses me off to keep seeing this over and over again happening in an NFT space. Like, I cannot take it anymore. And like, I really want Starbucks to be successful, and I really want their community to be successful. Okay. And when I say community, I'm using it in the way of these guys already have millions and millions of people who are who purchase their coffee, who are rewards members. You don't need to go out and find new digital people to be into your NFT. You don't need to do that. You already have it right in front of you. You have so much data at your fucking fingertips. Use the data that you have on the people that you know. Make it a thoughtfully curated experience, which I believe they are doing. Because I'm going to pull up another article in a minute, because they're like doing some like, excuse me, they're doing this cough is so annoying to me. Like, even I'm back on my medicine and it sucks. I'm just so like tired of the same shit happening, and I'm just gonna go off on my talking points. But anyway, let's just continue on here. Leveraging Web3 technology will allow our members to access experiences and ownership that was not possible before. Okay. Starbucks, Odyssey, that's debatable. That's debatable to me. It's debatable. You don't need a fucking NFT to give people experiences. They're just taking a toe dip, and I don't blame them for doing it, but I don't know. They talk the good talk, but it's full of shit talk, just like every NFT project. Starbucks Odyssey will transcend the foundational benefits that our Starbucks Rewards members have come to love, and unlock digital, physical, and experiential benefits that are uniquely Starbucks, continued Brewer. I think it's funny that his name is Brewer and he's Starbucks. That's so funny to me. Okay, by integrating into the Starbucks Rewards ecosystem and grounding the experience in coffee, connection, and community. Great. I love the 3 C's. I love the alliteration. I'm here for all of what they're saying. We are entering the Web3 space differently than any other brand while deepening our members' connection to Starbucks. I don't know. Deepening our members' connection to Starbucks. Hold that thought. Okay, our vision is to create a place where our digital community come together over coffee and engage in immersive experiences and celebrate heritage in the future of Starbucks. All right, cool. Like, I love everything that they have here. It's beautifully, beautifully written. Okay, so here we go. Here's the actual overview. God, I really am a ranty fuck. All right, overview of Starbucks. Odyssey, blah, blah. Starbucks Odyssey will be an extension of the industry-leading Starbucks Rewards program that members can access using their Starbucks Rewards login credentials. Perfect. So that means we can log in on our app, our phone app. We can log in on the web. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Once logged in, members can engage in Starbucks Odyssey Journeys, a series of activities such as playing interactive games, or taking on fun challenges to deepen their knowledge of coffee and Starbucks. I think that's fucking fun because we all love a Candy Crush. I was just talking about this yesterday. We love a Candy Crush 2 days ago. Like, Starbucks had, like, I don't know, a couple summers ago, like, you can go on and do trivia and, like, you can spin a wheel and, like, you earn, like, points for coffee. I thought that was really fun. I mean, it was kind of clunky, but I mean, I think it's fun. We're all on our phones. We're all attached to our phones. Imagine, like, going on here and doing some trivia shit. Oh my God, that just made me think of, like, the trivia game that I used to play with my daughter on here that I just, like, loved. That's very cool. I like that. I like how people can earn it and learn. Earn and learn. Okay. Members will be rewarded for completing journeys with a digital collectible journey stamp. Okay, it's just like a PO app, guys. It's like when you come to my streams and I give you a PO app. It's like a here. You just earned this by being a valuable person who came and supported me. Now, I'm not going to get you a free cup of coffee. That's, you know, maybe you can go and sell this and get money. I don't know. But I will tell you that I'm going to be hosting raffles. And also, later down the line, as I get sponsored, because it's going to happen, I'll have access to more things to be able to reward my community with it. But PO apps is just like a little thank you, a little digital thank you, but you want to hold on to it because it never will go away. It will live on forever. Okay? But it's the same idea, and I like that. I fucking love that. Ineligible. Oh, hold on a minute. Tried to sign up. Maybe straight to the app when it's ready. Oh, wait. So Blev went to sign up for the wait list and was ineligible? Is that what you just said? Huh. I'm going to try it. Wonder if they only limit it to I bet they only have a few. We got to lose the term whitelist, people. We got to lose the term whitelist. How about a pre-approved list? All right, or just a limited open list. I don't know. Let's just take out the term white. Okay. Members can also purchase limited edition stamps through a built-in marketplace within the Starbucks Odyssey web app experience. Limited edition stamps will be available for all members to purchase directly with a credit card. No crypto wallet or cryptocurrency will be required, making the Starbucks Odyssey experience a fun and easy way for members to access this new technology and claim an ownership stake in their loyalty to Starbucks. Okay. I really love how they spun this one baby. Okay. Basically, what I read into this is the poors are going to be able to continue to earn their coffee and little piddly experiences by spinning a fucking wheel, doing some, I know I'm very negative about this, you guys, but this is how I feel. This is what's happening. This is what's happening every single day. Okay. And I'm a little extra. I know that's just how I am, but this is what's happening. The poors, that's our term in like the Web3 space, the non-existing Web3 space. The poors will continue to like earn their points by like continuing to buy and continuing to do the games, and then we'll get access to like, you know, the minimal experiences, and that's fine. Like I don't mind earning a fucking tumbler, but then when you open up the marketplace, you get these people who can now buy. Not only can you earn, there's people who are only ever going to be able to earn the stamps. There's so many people out there. Imagine a college kid trying to afford a fucking stamp to buy extra. Please, they're lucky they can afford their tuition and gas these days. Like, come on. But what they now just opened it up for is for people who have big money, waving their money around. This is my money. Waving their money around and essentially buying out these stamps because they want to have those experiences for themselves. And do you know what happens, everybody? It's the same people who already, as I'm smacking a microphone, it's the same fucking people who have the money to do these things are getting these experiences that it's not actually going to people who are like living their fucking like poor's life that are getting access. And I'm going to tell you, the reason I have this mindset is I have never been somebody who's ever had a lot of money. Okay, so I know what it's like to be like somebody who's, and again, I have people saying, you got to change your mentality. Yeah, like I get it. But I also know where I come from. I know my fucking reality every day. My reality is I'm never going to be able to pull up a credit card and spend $1,000 on fucking journey stamps so I can go to Costa Rica. Maybe if I save up enough money, maybe I can do that. But like, there's people that are going to monopolize this. It's already happening. It's already happening where people hoard everything for themselves and then they go and resell it. It's like become a fucking digital eBay. It's disgusting. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Okay? So fucking obnoxious. Okay. So each digital collectible stamp will include a point value based on its rarity. And the stamps can be bought or sold among members within the marketplace, with ownership secured on a blockchain. As stamps are collected, members' points will increase, unlocking... No, I'm so mad at all of this. Don't do this. No, you had such a chance. Oh, Starbucks. Okay, prove me wrong, please. As stamps are collected, members' points will increase, unlocking access to unique benefits and experiences that have never been offered before. These experiences could range from a virtual espresso martini making class to access to unique merchandise and art collaborations, artists, oh fuck, I can't speak, to invitations to exclusive events, roasteries, that's cool. Okay, like, it makes me so annoyed. I'm not even showing you the fucking screen, god damn it. Okay, but I was reading to you, so that's okay. I'm reading this. And this is what I'm fucking reading, okay? Like, can you really see people, like, it's not going to be their loyalty, and maybe it might be a handful of loyalty reward members. Wow, say that 3 times. It might be a handful of those people, but now we're opening the floodgates of the actual degens, the fucking degens who go on here and they fucking live to like do like a Gary V book games where they're just constantly buying and flipping and buying and flipping. Blah, blah, blah. Is this really the community we're looking to build on Starbucks? Is that what we're looking to do? Because now what you're actually going to do, you got to be careful. You got to tread lightly, because you're going to make people feel a little bit icky about your brand. Or in a worst case scenario, and I don't know, maybe it's not a worst case scenario. Maybe you really are trying to build a completely separate digital identity. Okay, and then it's going to break apart. And guess what? You're going to be like, wow, I guess we shouldn't have like launched our NFT project with just the degenerates that are already in, I say degenerates, degens. I should really say that's a little bit nicer way to say degenerates. The degens of the NFT communities who already exist, who are already doing this. Like, you got to be careful. You got to be careful what you're actually letting in to your brand that you care about. You care about community. You care about all these things. Here's one thing that I think can go very, very right for you. Maybe it's not these experiences, okay? Starbucks, you do so much nonprofit and so much charitable work. Tie that shit into it. Low hanging fruit. You know how much people want to give and donate? People do that all the time. Come on. What are you doing? No. All stamps will feature iconic Starbucks artwork created with Starbucks partners. I think that's pretty cool. I think it would be pretty fucking cool, actually. Here's what I think could happen, which if I earned like a journey stamp or got to trade with somebody, maybe, I don't want to spend money out of my pocket, honestly. I'm not going to spend extra money out of my pocket. I'm just not going to do that. I don't think that Starbucks, I don't think that you should expect your people who are already putting money buying coffee to spend extra hundreds and hundreds of dollars for this shit. It's not good. It's going to be very icky. It's going to turn your people off. But what I think could be cool is, let's say you get like one of these like nice little journey stamps, okay? What if you do get one and you can then have a customized Starbucks cup created with your NFT? Now that you own that NFT, you can actually, if it's so nice, you can actually use that NFT And I don't know, maybe you partner with somebody and say, hey, I want to make a bunch of different cups with this NFT and I want to sell it to people. Maybe that could work. Maybe that's something that would be a really good thing. Because now your buyer base, your consumer base already has access. They already own something. Now they can actually monetize it for themselves. I think that's something that could actually work. Sounds like the little thing you get around Christmas when you spin the wheel to see how many stars you get. Ha! Yeah, that's what it is. I never saw it at Christmas though. I saw it during summer though. Customers can sign up here. Blah blah blah. So I never heard of this third place though. Reinventing the third place. Starbucks. See, I wanted to touch on this too. Starbucks has a history of taking leading edge technology, innovating, and making it accessible and approachable for mainstream audiences. I would say that the Starbucks audience is pretty mainstream. So, yeah, I would agree with that. The company's success with its industry-leading Starbucks Rewards, loyalty program, mobile payment and ordering, and Wi-Fi access in its stores has taught the company how to engage customers at scale to unlock opportunities using emerging technology. Yeah. So, through this approach, the company will provide easier access to Web3 experiences and in the process introduce a new next generation loyalty program model to the world. Starbucks, I really don't think that having people pay wild amounts of money for extras that they don't necessarily need is the way to go. I don't think that's the way to introduce your next generation loyalty program, because if it costs people more money than a fucking coffee, it's not going to work. It's not going to work for the everyday person that goes into your stores and gets your coffee. It will work though for the already wealthy people who probably already have access to this stuff. They'll monopolize it. They'll resell it to other people. They'll still be making the money, and then it'll be a case of the rich get richer, the poor fucking stay poor, and then they end up paying more money because they want access to this. Come on. You have a real chance here to make your product accessible to every single person, and it's an even playing field. Don't make it so that people can pay real world, like, it's just tread lightly. I am just a mere individual who loves Dunkin' but also participates in Starbucks. But I know how the poorers feel. And I'm here to represent those very little talked about people, because I am not somebody that comes from a lot of money. I'm not somebody who has extra wads of money to go spending all of this stuff. So you got to please look at your demographics. And as a matter of fact, while we're here, why don't we look at some of their demographics? I tried to look it up. I didn't actually know where to find all the the proper dems. The demos, I should say. I shouldn't say dems because that's political and gross. Okay, the top 10 Starbucks statistics for curious coffee addicts. Okay. There are 34,317 Starbucks stores worldwide. I'm sure there's probably more than that. I'm not sure. Starbucks supplier diversity and inclusion program supports over 6,400 jobs on average. Okay, here we go. On average, a Starbucks barista earns $12.47 an hour. Okay, we're gonna stop there. I swear to God, these royalty stamps, these journey stamps better not cost more than $12.47, or else you're gonna actually be ostracizing your partners from being able to fully participate in this. So please, for the love of Allah, for the love of God, for the love of all that's good and great, please don't do what you think. You still have time to change it. You still have time to change this model. You do. Starbucks offers customers 170,000 different ways to customize their drinks. Yeah, they do. I fucking love it. Although I will say, your latest update to the app, it's very difficult to customize a lot of the shit. You can't put a couple things in there, but it continues to evolve. So I do. Listen, I see a lot of macros, a little macro barista, people putting on how to get low calorie drinks and everything else. And I so much appreciate that, but I feel bad for all the baristas doing the fucking God's work for us. Blessings to you all. Starbucks consolidated net revenues is $29.1 billion. They got money to play with. Okay, their net worth is really fucking high, almost 20 million. During 2020, drive-through orders made up 50% of... That's not a shock. That was right in the middle of the fucking pandemic. I'm sure it's even skyrocketed, because I'll tell you, there's nothing better than, like, being able to, like, get in your car and get halfway down the road and then place your order and then get there just in time for it to be done, instead of having to wait in the long-ass lines. Ugh, it's a blessing. Okay, so look at this next statistic. People aged 25 to 40 are Starbucks' most loyal customers. Okay. So they do have the right age demographic. I would even say, like, they might be able to get younger people in. So whatever they do with this digital journey that they're doing, this fucking Odyssey, they better, like, have a low price tag. Price it low, baby. You want everyone to participate? You better fucking price it low. I hope I'm wrong. I really hope that I'm doing this and I look back on it and I go, wow, I was really a smacked ass. But I'm passionate about this shit. I really am. Okay, Starbucks spent $305 million in advertising. And I'll tell you, like, a lot of the advertising is just, like, people talking about it. Like, that's not even fucking money that they pay for. They get so much fucking free advertising, too. Okay, so yeah. So those are, like, the big, the top things. Is there anything else here? Hold on. I want to look at this. On average, a Starbucks barista earns $12.47 an hour. In addition, Starbucks is planning to increase the salaries by summer of 2022. Did they? Did they increase their salaries? I wonder. The average Starbucks rate of pay is expected to reach approximately $17 an hour. Well, I think that might be like a state mandated thing for minimum wage now, especially in, like, New Jersey, for all retail employees. Yeah. A 5 to 10% increase compared to the current rate. Baristas are likely to be paid between $15 and $23 an hour. I mean, I really want to see more demographics on these on the buyers. But 25 to 40, that's a huge gap. 25 to 40. I likely will not be buying big money NFTs, and I don't think my daughter will, because she has a poor mom. But I would love to see some of the collaborations, but I really fear, quite frankly, I fear that Starbucks is going to get a taste of the Web3 community that they do not want. And the whole community isn't bad, by the way. But there's a lot of, like, sour apples, sour grapes, sour fucking people that make it not good to be there. There's so many things that I feel strong. I didn't realize how much I was so against this until I started reading it. But I guess you got to start somewhere. Someone's got to make the first pancake, right? Somebody's got to make the first pancake. So, they're going to be opening up the floodgates to people that I don't think that they're expecting. I think it's going to be a very rude awakening. I had some notes too, but I think I did pretty well with my notes. I kind of went off, but, I just really hope, they talk about building a culture that fosters a sense of belonging. But what they described in the way, people can actually go out and purchase with a credit card, and, for some of these bigger experiences that are going to be boatloads of money. I think it's going to be risky, and it's what I like to call some country club bullshit going on. So I don't know, guys. So that was my my little rant on Starbucks NFT. Wow, I really went down a rabbit hole, and I wish them luck on their Odyssey. And I'm disappointed that I did not, see, like, a pop-up on my app. I'm disappointed that I don't see anything on their website in my face. I'm disappointed that I didn't get an email. So that's already, like, Starbucks, you already have shit tons of people who love you, love your brand, will purchase the things that you put out there. Please just be very careful in how you treat your existing consumer base and the way you try to marry it up with this Web3 community that you're trying to build, okay? Because it's going to be very, very, very... Tread lightly. Just tread lightly. And also, do not, for the love of God, do not create a Discord. Don't do it. People don't want to be in a Discord all day. They have better things to do, like go to Starbucks and sit outside at a coffee table. I don't know, maybe have an NFT trading day or some shit. I don't know. That's how you can build community. Okay? All right. I think that's it for me. I need to go. I never got to the store last night, so I got to run out. But thank you for being here. Thank you for hearing my rant of the day. Blessings to Starbucks. I will keep people posted if you're interested. Like, let's jam out a little bit. We're gonna jam out. I hope they do the right thing by their people. They have the numbers. This is like low-hanging fruit for them. Don't fuck it up. Gadget, were you here the whole time? Were you here the whole time? Ooh, I can snap. This finger right here, I smashed in a trunk. It's starting to like come back to normal again. It had like a bump for like the longest time. For 10 minutes. You know, it's funny. I used to do this a lot during the pandemic. My Salty Sarah rants. I love my coffee. I think Starbucks really is poised to do something really big, and they can't fuck it up. They literally cannot fuck it up. And I don't want them to hate me either, because I'm not shitting on what they're doing. Like I said, someone's got to make the first pancake. But, you know, just be good to your people. That's all. Just be good to your people. Do you know what I'm saying? Right, I gotta run to the store. I love you guys. You know what I think I should do? I love you, Gadget. Gadget, I don't know if you met Peekaboo in here. I don't know if Peekaboo's still here or if their friend Blev is in here instead. But you're both gamers, and Blev is just getting started with streaming. And we played a little Overwatch last night. And I'm trying to get him to join the Extra Life Squad. And you should actually join too, girl. And then we can all game together. So, yeah, he's good dude. And also has been willing many times to help me build a bomb-ass computer, and I keep saying no because I'm scared. But also, Blev, if you're around, my daughter wants to build a computer. So, I think she and I are going to do that. That might be her Christmas present this year. Yeah, so, oh, Blev. I think I'm gonna put a POAP together, I think, for you guys. A limited edition. An Odyssey NFT I'm gonna put together for you guys. Odyssey POAP. All right, I'm gonna sign off here. I'll be back for sure Friday, unless for some reason I feel like having a rant, and in that case I'll just, you know, let everybody know that I'm going live, and then I'll like rant, because why not? I've got constructive ranting. It's just because I care and have a big heart, and I want everybody to feel like equal. Like, enough of this Pores bullshit. All right, decentralized. That means more opportunity for people, but it also means more opportunity for people who already have the upper hand to take advantage. And no me gusta. All right, love you. I will for sure see you Friday. If I happen to go on any sooner than that, I will of course post on Twitter and Instagram. And I love you so much. Thank you. I will see you all later. Love you, love you, love you.